The music didn't stop suddenly, it slowed, then lingered, and for millions of fans, the silence that followed felt heavier than any final chord. Because one of the voices that helped define a generation had quietly stepped off the stage. For decades, Bob Weir was never just a musician. He was a presence, a constant rhythm, a familiar sound that followed people through road trips, late nights, and lives in motion, and now. At the age of 78, that presence has become memory long. Before the sold-out arenas, before the endless tours, before the movement, Bob Weir helped form something that would become bigger than any single band. The Grateful Dead weren't built to chase hits. They were built to explore. Every show was different. Every night was a conversation between musicians and audience. And Weir's rhythm is steady, curious, alive, held it all together. Time passed, the world changed, but Bob Weir kept playing even as health battles emerged, even after beating cancer. He stayed close to the music. He didn't retreat. He didn't disappear. Instead, he kept showing up on stage with his guitar, sharing what he always had. For fans, this wasn't just about songs. It was about freedom, improvisation, community. The Grateful Dead became a culture, and Bob Weir was one of its anchors. His music didn't demand attention. It invited you in. And once you were there, you stayed. Bob Weir passed away peacefully, surrounded by loved ones. No chaos, no spectacle, just the quiet ending of a life lived fully and loudly through music. Tributes began pouring in almost immediately from fans, musicians, and generations who grew up with his sound in the background of their lives. The truth is, artists like Bob Weir never really leave. They echo in old recordings, in live footage, in the songs someone plays on a long drive without even realizing why it feels familiar. His legacy isn't frozen in time, it keeps moving. The stage lights may dim, but the music carries on, and somewhere in a crowd, on a highway, or through a pair of headphones, Bob Weir's rhythm is still playing, not as a goodbye, but as a reminder that some sounds never fade.